Ever since the creation of the DC Extended Universe, or the DCEU, in 2013, there has been a stream of horrible films such as Green Lantern, Justice League, Batman v Superman, and of course Suicide Squad, and all of them have terrible ratings. But as of 2017, the movies have been getting better, as shown with Wonder Woman, Shazam, and Aquaman. But with no further ado, here are top 10 problems that the DCEU franchise had. Notice, the reason why I said had instead of has is because the new movies like Shazam, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman are getting better and are better than all the other movies that have been made before. Well, except the Dark Knight trilogy movies. But now, some of the problems are fading into the Dark Knight. Get it? Now that you know why, let's get back into the video. Having characters in a movie who are from somewhere, in this case the comic books, it becomes a big mistake when the writers and directors of the movie change the characters and separate them from the original source material. Let's look at Killer Croc in Suicide Squad. This guy does nothing in the whole movie except for swimming, watching TV, snarling, and talking every 25 minutes of the movie, and doing this. Then he removes his clothes as if the other stuff wasn't enough to swim in order to go get the bomb that was under the water. This scene was really disappointing because now he looks like a twig compared to this guy who's from the comics, the same guy. Next up, we have Joker from the same movie. This one is just too serious and not funny, while the Joker in the comics is an actual clown and laughs many and many more times than this Joker. Batman v Superman is a movie that is 3.3 hours long. It actually feels long, unlike Avengers Endgame, which is 1 minute short. 1 minute short. The reason for the long runtime is because of Easter eggs. An Easter egg is a little detail that the writers and directors leave in the background of movies and TV shows that usually tells us something about the future comics and hints at the future movies, and is usually a pop culture reference. In the movie, we have Batman looking at the files of Cyborg, The Flash, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. That's 4 Easter eggs. Then we have him dreaming about parademons and attacking Earth with Superman being evil. That's 6 Easter eggs now. And then we have him dreaming about the Flash, who he just saw in the video, and the Flash is telling him about the future because dreams. Now because of this, now that's over 8 Easter eggs about the same movie, which is Justice League. I don't think that has ever happened before. Most of the actors nowadays are picked and get expensive based on how well the fans like them on the role and how they act. A mistake that a studio could make is hiring an actor who has bad movies in his or her past and is not liked by the fans in the role that he's being cast in. Hey, Ben Affleck, don't you agree?
I agree.
I was gonna say something along that line. It's complete horror.
Having actors act a character who is not in their domain of expertise is something that will always end badly, as shown with Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern and Jesse's Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman. As shown in the 2 movies of Now You See Me, Jesse is spectacular at acting a funny guy who thinks he's funny, but he's not good at acting a serious arch-nemesis of the Man of Steel. The same thing goes for Ryan Reynolds. The DCEU does not have good villains. Having good villains in a fictional superhero movie is one of the greatest goals that every writer and director wants to achieve. I mean, look at Eric Killmonger and Thanos. They are the best villains that the Marvel Studios have ever created. But in our case, the best villains would be Heath Ledger's Joker and Bane. Fans expected to see the big bad Darkseid, but instead we got Steppenwolf as the big bad of the movie. But if you look at it, there are many steps that can be taken to ruin a movie. But this movie didn't take any steps at all. It took Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is like a super distant cousin of Darkseid who has mommy issues, which is why the movie sucks, in my opinion. The other thing that the DCEU is known for is making very poor casting decisions. Now here are the worst casting decisions they've made so far. Lex Luthor is not that dumb and has no hair. Ryan Reynolds is just not right to play Green Lantern. The Flash in Justice League was not right. Even the CW version is way better. Killer Croc was not good enough. Ben Affleck is close but not there. And then we have this. Now, I am not saying that all these actors that I just mentioned in this episode are bad actors. I just meant to say that there are some roles that some actors just can't do. And these actors just happen to stumble on those roles. Please don't start hating them because of this. Cool?